I know I said that it's just life. Bob Dylan says it too, in It's Alright Ma, says it's life and life only. But something about that gives me pause, makes me wonder if it's just something that distracts us from the insufferable knowledge that everything might change on us just like that. Dave Bassett coached Wimbledon's Gracie Gang in the 80s, and he once said that Dolly Parton helped the team build its legendary psychopathic spirit. See, Dolly once said that the only way to compete on the screen against someone like Jane Fonda was to learn the lines of all the other actors, as that way she'd always be able to help out. I don't know what that really did to the Crazy Gang. They were a pub team, and 12 pints of Guinness was just warm-up for 90 minutes of skullduggery, of poking lads in the eyes and crunching Achilles' heels with the back of their boots, whilst long balls, throw-ins and crosses into the Pomo zone devised a more or less unprecedented ascent from the 4th to the 1st division, and ultimately an FA Cup trophy, but that was after Bassett resigned. These were guys that set each other's clothes on fire, pissed in shampoo bottles, and took pride in dissolving a man, like Winnie Jones once said, the same Jones that ended Gary Stevens' career in 1986. Well, anyway, I'm thinking about all of that when I pass the Aardman Studios on Gas Ferry Road and see the Wallace and Gromit display in the windows. There's Wallace in an armchair, with fairy lights on his lap, Gromit's perched by his feet, and Shaun the sheep too, waving at me. String lights line the banister of the broad staircase behind them that leads up to the 2nd floor of the studio, what seems to me the happiest place on earth. People often stop in front of this window late at night, and the display frequently changes depending on the season. And I can't see any other reason for that than to add a little light to the lives of folks who live around here. We do a lot to try to make ourselves better. Go for late night jogs to stay fit after Christmas, meditation and 5 a day, thank you cards and invitations to cups of tea to remind each other that it's difficult to compete and hard enough just to learn our own lines, let alone those of Jane Fonda. Maybe it's just life and life only, but at risk of sounding a little trite, it's sad when one of us have to leave it, and it's sad knowing that one day you'll leave too. Maybe for the Crazy Gang it was the lingering scent of piss in their hair that made the insufferable sufferable, but I've never been much of a locker room lad, and prefer instead to wrap my swollen heart in the strings of light that see Bristol through these lonely nights of January. Until the day when it all changes and life becomes life only.